My story began in February, year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard of him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline.
Oh, his dad died.
His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time.
Huh.
My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
In the middle of nowhere.
It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Hello, welcome to Sharky Plays Penumbra. Ignore this thing on the screen for a second, because I can finally introduce myself. I have a fake mustache. As per request of one of my friends, I am going to wear this during the entire Let's Play series. Unless it falls off or something, because it just kind of strapped to my face right now, so I don't know how long it's going to stay on, as much as I talk. But yes, we are playing Penumbra. Penumbra Overture, to be more precise. This is the first of 2.5 games? Because there's a sequel and then there's an expansion of the sequel, so we're going to call this 2.5. It's from Frictional Games, which are the same guys that made Amnesia and Amnesia 2, and who are making Soma, which is another cool game. But let's get on with this. So we are going into Greenland. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick up things using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Well, that's an odd thing to say, considering you are speaking from your real-world perspective. So, pick up the bottle of Jack Daniels. And break it? Oh, I can throw things. Always good to have a notebook. N, to jot down interesting information and reminders. P, to-do list. Notes. Reminders. Excellent. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using my left mouse on it and holding the button down and moving the mouse. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I have a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Alright. Got a chair. There should be a flashlight in here. Nope, just more Jack Daniels. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. Is my mic even on? Because that would be ridiculous. There we go. I left you a little something to remember me by at the foot of the chest in your bed. I really don't know why you still have only one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know? I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout. But I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything, stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Fisherman's wife love letter. Excellent. Yep. Throw the Jack Daniels. So... Playboy poster. It's nice some things don't change no matter how far you are from home. Is that... there's just kind of random photos. And some guy with a fish. Nope. Uncrouch. Uncrouch. There we go. Yep, same controls as Amnesia. Flashlight. Flashlight switches on and off via the inventory, or hopefully with the shortcut F. There we go. Now, where's that emergency glow stick? Should still be in my locker. Key is in my inventory. Inventory. Key. That's just point and click. Door still opens. Good thing I have my torch. This country seems to be in a permanent state of twilight. Just grab some batteries. Some extra batteries. Could come in handy if my torch runs out. I shouldn't be able to access it through my inventory or with the shortcut G. Cool. That should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. As I've stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that once formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I had been to the discovery of my father's past. I have no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first. But I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. I knew hypothermia was setting in, and I started looking for shelter. So we're out in the cold. So cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Oh, it is hurting me. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I still hear the wind roaring past. Or is that some kind of animal in the distance? What the hell is this? Don't care. I need shelter. Looks frozen shut. Need something to break it. I jotted down a note just in case. Do I need a rock? There are rocks here. If I click and hold the interact button, I should be able to manage to pick up that rock. The coals made me weak, but I can still throw things using the exam button. Like I did with the Jack Daniels. If I use interactive, I can swing it more accurately. Oh, that was easy. Do I have to turn it? There we go. Oh my god, which way do I turn it? What the hell, man? There we go. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. So now we are in this little underground maze, apparently. Or shelter, or whatever this hatch leads to. I think it's a mine shaft, because I remember watching people play. You guys like the mustache? It cost me a lot of tickets at an arcade. I went to David Buster's. I'm hearing voices in my head. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although, looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? Glow stick. What is this? A flare. Why do I... Flares. Alright, I'll admit, I've played this game once. That is as far as I've gotten. So let's figure out what else is in this room, if anything. Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? Apparently military. Stuff. Let's see, I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right and then follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I reckon if I hold down right mouse after the backswing, I should still be able to look around. Okay, let's grab another flare. Anything? Nope. No. Okay, let's see if I can make this work. Oh. Okay. So that's how I do it. Fantastic. And something's going on in the cave. What are you? Looks like some kind of industrial mechanism. Although there's a hole in the center and no way to operate it. What the fuck? This hatch is seriously solid. It went over my hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out. Or in. Alright, well that was unexpected. Scoot this out of the way. Move anything behind you? Nope. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Can I lift you up? Steel rod. Maybe that's what that hole in there is for. But anything? Anything this way? Oh. Just went in one big circle. Okay. A metal rod. There we go. Oh. Nifty. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers. All there if something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. I jotted down a note just in case. It's stuck. I'm trapped. I need to get out. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd best be staying low and keep out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint in my vision. Should I be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources though. So stealth plays a huge... Let me test this out real quick. Oh, Okay. I see what it's getting at. Like that, I'll be virtually invisible, and after some time, something happens. Something. I am right there. Storage, workshop, explosives, northern area. Let's to the storage. Workshop, office. Storage should be storage room. Storage. Okay, so we're in the storage room. Let us see what we have here. Okay, that's kind of scary. What is this? If this lighter isn't empty, it'd be a handy thing to have. Lighter plus fuel equals happy. Bugs equals sad. This atmosphere. What are these? Batteries. Painkillers. And this is one of those things from Amnesia. Ugh, what the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Not entirely sure if that's like a healing thing still or not, but it's locked. Locked from the other side. Does that mean there's still someone there? I hear chattering. Thank God. I jotted down a note just in case. The entrance to the cave has caved in. There must be another way out. There's a locked door with odd noises coming from behind it in the storage. Booths. Alright. So storage is okay. For right now. Let us... There's something here. Jesus, I've never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within a few more feet of my hiding spot, I better not stare it out. Anything within my field of vision might panic me, and then I'm a goner. Looks like we're sneaking around. It's getting closer. Holy shit, it's a weird kind of dog. Right to the office. Where's the office? Is that a door? Okay. Where is the office? Where are you? Office. Oh. Okay. So there's a strange dog thing. And I have to be very stealthy about stuff. So much history in this place, tied up in words and left to decompose. What is this? Oh, it's a file cabinet. Anything in this file cabinet that may be of use to me? Nope. What are you? 15th of August, 1945, Command Bunker, Weekly Report, another unremarkable week in Greenland, regular supplies, blah blah blah. One wounded figure is no concern. The Germans, this is all World War II stuff. Partly respond. Cherry bombs. As a precautionary measure, I now have locked up the manual in the chest of my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, blah blah blah, the base is so disconnected. Supply requisition order. Dynamite for evacuation purposes. 7 bayonets. 1 industrial ice pick. 1 pair reading glasses. Some kind of archaeological find. Okay, so they found a strange artifact. What is this? Backstream. I guess we're gonna make a bomb eventually. Batteries. Anything in this last one? Nope. Anything in the desk drawers? Ooh. Copenhagen Post, 1930. Psychotropic dispositions at the bottom of Death Mine. Normally high. Few locals are conductive. Inuit spirits known as Turngeith live in the mountains. University's wooden chemical testing, so there's some kind of weird poison going around. I got a small key. Nothing there. Nope. Stop. There we go. Nothing in that one. Typewriter. Push your chair in, please. Nothing. What is this? Beef jerky. Is that something I... Beef jerky not without aroma. Is this what I bait the dogs with? I guess we can try it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We lose. We get killed. Nothing. Nothing. Beef jerky. Nothing. Nothing. Painkillers. Let's get doped up. There's one more flare. Locked, I need a key. Conveniently, I have one of those. And you are... Big Book of Explosives. I like where this is going. The black match fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses in modern pyrotechnics. It's easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder, but be warned the chemical concerned will stain clothing, and always do concern is I need a string, Baxton, which I got, and black gunpowder. The string should be coated in a thin layer of that, which acts as an adhesive, and then rolled around in the gunpowder. Developed by Alfred Nobel Dynamite. Materials required: 1 part diatomaceous earth, 3 parts nitroglycerin, small amount of sodium carbonate, text unreadable, And then form into short sticks and wrap in paper. TNT. Armstrong's mixive. Red phosphorus and barium. I get to make bombs in this game? That is fantastic. I get to blow shit up in an Amnesia style game. But let's touch weird thing again. A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him Father. It was different, but the same that time. Like, I had more control, but over what? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode.